Hello everyone, in today's video we shall learn about the board view or the Kanban view. The last time we learned about database, which was the calendar view or the calendar database. The link of that video will be in the description, so make sure to take a look at that if you are interested. So now let's get into this video. So the Kanban view or the board view is basically like three different categories. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it actually is. So using the prompt command in Notion, that is / you can go ahead and type in database to get all the list of the database, or you can straight away type in board and you'll get these two options. These are the two that you are looking for. If you have multiple like widgets or images in your Notion page or the Notion document, you can use the board inline option, or if you're just looking to use the board table, you can go ahead and use the full page one. I'm going to select the inline table, so it will be in this page. I can use various different databases as well in this page. So this is what it looks once you have the board view or the board database in your Notion page. So now let's go ahead and give it a name. So let's go ahead and right click. If you are in Windows, you can right click to give it emojis. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Right click, emojis. I'm going to type in task. Okay, that didn't do anything. So let's go ahead and put in tick, because it's like a checkbox, and once you finish with the task, so you tick off the task, right? So let's go ahead and give it a name, task. Yeah, that should do. So let's go ahead and hide this. To hide, you can go ahead and click on these dots and click on hide. I personally like that hidden because these three categories that are not started, in progress, and completed is the main focus point of this board view or the Kanban view or the database. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we can edit these three different categories, how you can rename and add a task to it. So to rename this, all we have to do is just hover over it and click on it once, and you have this box. It's like a text box where you can just backspace the entire thing and type in whatever you want. So in case you want to add in an emoji in Windows, you can right click and you get the emoji option. I'm going to keep it simple and turn on caps lock and just type in to do. Simple and straightforward. So there we have it. So now again, using the three dots, you can change in the color. I'm going to go ahead and put in purple. So similar to the previous categories, we changed the not started to do and change the color. So let's go ahead and do the same for in progress as well. Let's rename this to doing and hit enter and change this to let's do blue. So why not? And the last but not least, from completed to voila. And space and done. Alright, let's go ahead and put in yellow, so it's like nice and bright, and it's like, yes, we accomplished the task that we have been assigned to. So yeah, so this is how you can rename, change colors, add emojis, and all that fun sort. So now let's take a look at how we can create a new task. So to create a new task, all you have to do is click on this box which says plus new. It basically means to add a new task, and there you have it. You have a new task. So let's go ahead and type in a task. So let's go ahead and say grocery, and there we go. We have one task already created. So let's go ahead and create another new task, and let's type in read development books. Alright, so now we have two basic tasks sorted out, which is in the to-do list. So let's say that we want to add in a grocery list to a grocery task list. So all you have to do is just click on it, it opens up a new page. So once you open up a new page, you will automatically notice that you have a property. This individual item, that is the status, is a property. The assign, which is a people property. Once you click on it, you have person. So it's basically a property. So if you don't want the assigned property, you can go ahead and delete it. But the assigned property is really nice if you have multiple people that you share this particular task list or the board view with. So it's really nice to have this property so that you can assign various people to the particular task. So in this case, I do not want it, so I'm going to go ahead and delete the property, and yeah, it's deleted. So now let's go ahead and let's give it a property type of, let's say, a single select. So again, what I'm going to rename this as is type. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm going to go ahead and click on empty and give it tags, so that when I look at the particular task that I'm looking at, it would define, okay, so let's take grocery itself as an example. So grocery is like you're buying grocery for your home. The other task list that I mentioned is read development books. So it basically is a self-help book. It's for me. So in that sense, I'm going to type in home and create it. And you can also change the color, but I'm going to leave it as it is for now. And the other type that I'm going to enter is self and self. So you have different kinds of select. This is the this is the single select, which basically helps you, or it makes you select only one option, and the other one is multi-select, which you can have like 2-3 options in the same line itself. So in this case, I've put in the single select, so it's like only one tag that is there. That is, one tag is available for the particular task. So yeah, so it makes sense, right? So in case you want to add in your grocery list, all you have to do is click in this blank space and using the prompt command / and we have this to-do list here. So you can go ahead and click on it. So let's go ahead and type in some names. So let's go ahead and type in bread, milk, eggs, flour, ice cream. This seems to be a really pretty healthy grocery list, right? Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can add in, you can keep hitting enter and typing in all the things that you want, but it can be literally anything. So let's go ahead and click out of it. So now, since we have some content inside the page in this, which was a blank space, so now since we have some content in, we now see that there is this small little folded paper icon in the corner, whereas we don't have any content in this blank space, so that's why we don't have that paper icon in the corner right there. So that's pretty much why. So let's go ahead and see what we can add to read development books. So as for the type over here, I mentioned it as self, so let's go ahead and click on self right there. So for this particular task, I would like to add in a property and name it as link. So the property for links can be either files and media or URL. This basically means that if I do not have the book with me, I can search for the book that I'm looking for and drop in the link, and later on when I am doing this task, I can go ahead and order myself the book, or if I have the downloaded PDF version of the book, I can just click on the link and it will take me directly to the book that I am currently reading or I'm going to read. So for this case, I'm going to go ahead and search in Amazon for a book. So we are at Amazon. So let's go ahead and search in a book. So let's go ahead and bring that out. You have to stop worrying and start living. Okay, let's go ahead and take this as an example. I'm going to copy in the link from the URL, going over to Notion, dropping in the link right here. So now the link is placed here. So if I need to open the link, I can just hover over here and it says open link. So that's pretty much it. It's super easy and self-explanatory. So let's see what else we can do here. So once we are towards the topmost area of the page, we can see that we can add in an icon. We can add in a cover. So let's go ahead and add in an icon. Let's say a book, because this is a book task, right? Let's see multiple books, because we really like to read books, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and add in a cover and change the cover. Let's go ahead and search in from Unsplash. Let's type in books and see what we get. Okay, we have this massive library that I would like to visit. Okay, let's go ahead and select this library picture right here. It takes a few seconds to load, and there we go, we have it. So let's go ahead and click out on the blank area, and let's go ahead and add in an icon and cover right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's type in food. Okay, we have all these multiple. Let's go for avocado and add in a cover. Let's type in, let's do, there's already so much of stuff about food here. I'm going to go for, let's do this one. This looks yummy. Alright, so we have selected this. Let's go ahead and drag it to a position that we like it to be in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and click out. So now we have our link. We have put in an icon which we can clearly see over here in the corner, and we can also see that we have a cover page and also a grocery list. And yeah, that's really nice. So I personally like to keep it this way, to just see the title, okay, and then I will go inside and see what the content of the particular page is. So in case you want to just, you just want to look at the task and you want to see what content it has, you can also do that. So all you have to do is click on properties and you have these options. So since I have added in a link, I would definitely want to toggle in the link. So by toggling in the link, when I click on this link right here, it would direct me to the particular page that I have linked the particular task to. So again, going back to properties, I would definitely want to toggle in the type. So now I have brought out the type over here that I mentioned earlier. Grocery is for the home, and read development books is for self. So that's a particular reason why I like to keep a type of the task list. That makes sense. So again, let's go ahead and click on the three dots, properties, and let's go ahead and focus on the content. That is the grocery task list and the cover, the page cover. So let's go ahead and see that. So it is basically the first option, card preview, and currently it is selected to none. So what you want to go ahead and do is click on none, and you have these three options. So let's go ahead and click on cover. So by clicking on cover, you have these beautiful cover options that we selected. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put this second task into doing. So that is like a side by side. So yeah. So again, going back to the three dots, properties, and let's go ahead and change this cover to content to see what it will show you. because we do have some content in our grocery task list right here. So let's go ahead and toggle that on, and there we go. We have our grocery list right there. We can see it directly without even opening up the page to see, but we definitely need to open up the page to tick it to see that okay, we have bought all the items that we have listed over here. So that's really a nice option to just directly see, and without wasting any time. So that's really a nice option. And let's go ahead and toggle back the property to page cover. So let's go ahead and see what other option property has, and it is card size. So card size is in small. It's really small and really nice, really compact. And we also have large, and the best size is medium. It's really nice and compact, but still shows everything that is there within the content. You can toggle the card size to small if you have different types, and by types I mean like currently we have two different types, that is home and self. Suppose you have like 5 different types, you can toggle it to small so that when you group this particular table by the type, you will have like 5 different categories. So let's see how we can group it by the type. So because we have home and self, so let's go ahead and hit the 3 dots, and we have to search for the option which is right here, group by. So we have these 2 options, so I'm going to select it by type, and now it automatically has rearranged itself by the type it is in. So we can go ahead and hide this, and this is what I meant by having 5 or 6 different types. So in case you have one for, let's say, college, so all your college tasks will come under here. And in case you want, let's say, friends, let's say you're making plans to go out with your friends right here, so it all comes in this. So it's like it's divided into categories. So this way you can have many different categories right here, or you can just switch it back to group by and status, and it will give you your good old-fashioned kind of to-do list. So we now have a good old-fashioned task list, that is to do, doing, and voila, done. So you just drag and drop it into the particular category that you're looking for. So this way you can move around and sort out your list. So I hope this was really fun, and it will help you be productive even more. And I hope you learned something from this video as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.